and then into fall, which is just fine. We'll have a little bit of an Indian summer. A little bit of an Indian summer for us. Hi, Marie. Oh, I got your card today. Thank you. Yeah, if you're out there and you're watching, you're tuning in for the yoga videos, just send me a little message, a little comment, and liking the Facebook is always optional. Like and share. I've got a little YouTube channel going. I'll send everybody a little link for that when I get some stuff going on there, some ideas for when I'm gone, doing a little YouTube. So there'll be like some travel stuff, just some, little videos to show what's going on as I take some travels around the world. But yeah, tonight we're going to do some yoga. Send me a little comment. And just thank you to everybody who has been supporting the live streaming classes. So grateful for that. And we'll get started here in another couple minutes, just settling the body, just being able to sit quietly, take your focus inward. A little meditation is always good. And I think this evening what we'll do is just start with some breathing, some pranayama. So that will get us going this evening. As the sun starts to lower, seems to be setting a little bit earlier. But it's all good. Getting some veggies out of the garden. Got quite a few tomatoes. They did get a little scorched while I was gone, so they're not making any new tomatoes, but what's on there are getting pretty solid. So I'll have a little caprese salad this evening with some fresh tomatoes and basil, a little bit of mozzarella. Should be very tasty. That gentle breath that's coming in and out through the nose is very helpful to bring your focus inward. Feeling the throat, the breath move up and down through the throat. And just a little narrowing down through the throat to create a little bit of noise, just a little to draw your focus in. Just following that expansion, contraction through the ribs. And when we're starting here, just trying to start with very light through the face. So light through the eyes, the eyebrows, the jaw. Just letting the corners of the mouth come up. Lifting the eyebrows just slightly. So we'll do a little bit of breath work. It's just a modified fire breath. So you breathe in and then push the air out. So contracting in the diaphragm, it pulls in when you push the air out. So it's a fairly quick inhalation, but it's not super quick. It's like a full inhalation and then pushing the air out, so tightening up your diaphragm. So you feel your belly tighten up when you do it. You can put your hand right there, right in between where the ribs just start to come together. Pushing the air out. So you got to get enough air coming in to get a good push out. Almost like when somebody punches you, like not a lot, nobody's really been punched in the stomach, hopefully, but you can assume that if you were, the belly goes in and the air comes out really quick. Just a couple more. And then just settle into observed breath, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, forward. So you're making a slow circle, but very definite movement. And then let's reverse it. So forward, down, back, up, forward and down, back and squeeze. And then set the shoulders just kind of loose into the back. We'll get a little twist. And around. Just opening up your eyes nice and bright, and then looking behind you with your eyes. Other side, eyes open. Take a look behind you. Again. One more. And center. Walk it out to the front. Reaching. Fingertips. Rolling it up. Inhale, reach. If you want to press the palms or just keeping the palms open, reaching, you can go palms facing each other, palms out. A little rotation through the arm, elbows towards the front, and fold. Rolling it right back up. Reset. Inhale, reach. Palms facing, rotate those elbows coming forward. And reach. And roll it right back up. Reset. Let's come up the side. Just taking your time, very relaxed this evening. And back to center around the back. So getting that extra squeeze, lift the heart. Heart center lifted, coming forward. If you want to leave the arms just on your back or start to draw the arms up. And we'll come right back up. Reset the shoulders, chin.
Wait.
What?
I'm back.
I hear you, son. I'm in the middle of a class.
Okay.
Shoulder pressing. Shoulder pressing. So nice to have my son back in the house. Even if he is a little clueless. Shoulders right around the back. Again, contract, open the chest, coming forward. Rolling up, reset. Palms right out to the front. Palms, the hands. Really just taking a look at your hands for a moment. These hands, what your hands have been through, what they have seen and touched. Make sure you wash your hands. Lots of hand washing. How many layers of skin? And we'll pull those elbows back. Bring it forward, wrap it, big hug. Trying to reach right out to your shoulders. Give your shoulders a little squeeze and we'll contract in the belly. Elbows up, 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 open, floating down. And then palms make like little cups with the hands press. So almost like you're resisting. So you're activating the back of the arm, press. Very open through the chest, activating the back. And then up to the top, press. Center, heart center, fingers to the front, open it up, dipping the fingers, and open again. Another big hug, other arm on top. Which arm was that? Here we go. Contract in the belly. Inhale, elbows up, open, floating down, turn the palms over, press. So energy through the arms, like you're moving your arms through thick molasses, through mud. Resist. And we'll take it up top. Palms together, heart center. A little twist. Hare Krishna. Other side here, and then center it off. Walk it out. Come right up. Ready to move into a flat back here. Hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Just take a moment to feel that. It's very stacked, right? Knees right under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Spine long, scoop out the belly, back of the neck. And then we'll start our cow and our cat. Really zeroing in on your breathing. Keep it going. Keep that breath moving. Keep it moving. And then we'll center it off. Let's press back. Palms press. Really stretch out the fingers, open it up. Just taking a moment to let the arms extend. There's not a lot of tension, there's just some length. Just to make sure it's loose, we're just lifting, lowering the armpits, the shoulder, trying to keep the head low here as we move through. Or maybe just a little roll across the forehead. That's good. And then just relax your arms. Take a couple of breaths, breathing into the back ribs. So feel some expansion through the back ribs. Expanding. And we'll come up. We're going to let one knee slide up towards the one knee slide up towards the wrist. Just bringing the foot underneath. Let the back leg stretch out. So just a modified pigeon. Just easy opening up through the hips. So lots of support. And then we'll draw it back. Other side, knee coming up towards the wrist. Foot underneath. Let that back leg gently stretch out. And a little lift. And then bringing it in, pull the knee back, hands and knees position, child's pose, fingers to the front, extend, and then we'll come up. Tuck your toes, down dog, press, so a little pump through the ankles. Ankles, feet. Like our hands, we're just really focusing in on the feet. You can take your feet right out to the edges of the mat. Just a little side to side. And then we'll walk those feet up to the front. A little forward fold. First forward fold of the evening. Taking our time to scoop out the belly, tip the tailbone. Even though we're just warming up, we still want to just keep that in our mind. Scooping out the belly and tipping the tailbone up. And then soft knees, we're ready to come up. Right up through the spine, a little shoulder roll. Inhale. Extend, push your feet down, reaching up, fingertips, and we'll dive right back down. Soft knees rolling up. reset the shoulders to get this under control here. Inhale, reach, palms, little back bend, engage your core. Swan dive leading with the chest, head release. And a little lift of the chin. Let's walk it right back to down dog. That big step back. Using the mat. Trying to use a lot of the mat. So fingers towards the front, heels towards the back. Getting a nice long downward facing dog. Knees coming down. Child's pose. A little reach under one arm. Let's look down the arm, shoulder. You can do a little palm up, palm down here. Rotating through that side arm. Just goes right up the arm, right into your shoulder. Should be able to feel it right into the shoulder girdle. And then we'll draw it out other side, reach. Rotating that side arm, palm up, palm down. And then we'll draw it out. Both arms extend. Come on up. Tuck the toes, down dog, press, stepping through, forward fold. Inhale to monkey. And then release, soft knees rolling, lifting from the root chakra all the way up to the top. We'll take those arms up, open it up, heart center, right back up, diving down. Monkey. Release the head, soft knees rolling up. One vertebra at a time. Shoulder inhale. Bringing the palms in. And coming out with the arms, a little bit of our lightning bolt or chair pose. Rotating the arms, elbows towards the front. Fold it. Monkey. Hamstrings, stepping back, downward facing dog, ready for a little plank. So adjustments that need to be made, drawing the hands in so they're underneath the shoulder more instead of the head. A strong position for our plank. We'll bring the chest down, control, cobra. Exhale down, inhale up. So trying to tuck the elbows in, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. One more here, draw the big toes together. And release. We'll draw the hands back, tricep press. Child's pose, just a moment. We're going to come up over our forearms, moving into our dolphin. You can walk those toes up towards the elbows, or even lifting a leg. Other leg. Heels press, and then walking the feet back into a hover. Trying to hang on to it as long as you can. If you want to drop the knees, take another breath or two. And then we'll let the belly roll down. Hands press. Child's pose. Extend. Again, just a little squeeze, shoulder blades. And we'll roll it up, sitting back. Lots of lift up through the spine. And coming up right over the knees, little back bend. Just trying to let the elbows, the shoulders drop back, keeping your glutes tight. Just a little back bend, a little baby one. And then coming up nice and tall, just over the shins, over the knees. Drawing those elbows together behind you. We're going to step through. Hips pressing forward. And we'll push back. We're going to bring that leg in, other side. Press. Open up the chest as much as you can. And we'll push back. Bring it in, hands and knees. Or fists and knees. Inhale to cow. Take a couple long breaths. Tailbone, top of the head. You want to stick your tongue out like a lion pose. And then we'll come into our cat. Pushing the back up. Tighten the bottom. Glutes tight. Couple of big full breaths, tighten up those glutes, belly. And release. Hands, tuck the toes, down dog. One leg reaching up. Extend, lift the knee, open up the hip. And we'll let that leg swing through, take a step. Nice long lunge here. Just letting the hips sink. Then we're going to let that heel drop, push into the front foot, come on up. So a little adjustment for our warrior stance. Yeah, just setting, here in my eyes, setting our stance, and then working a little warrior two. So hip, knee, and then shoulder down to the wrist, bringing your chin right around over the shoulder. And then just settle into your breathing. Keep that front leg steady and strong, and then we'll cartwheel back down. Back heel comes up, long lunge. Set it just for a moment. And we'll step back. Palms press, heels press. Other leg from down dog, lift, open, tip that hip. Opening the hips and reaching back with that top leg. We'll let it swing through. Take that long lunge, heel planted. Letting your back leg stretch. and we'll drop that heel, push into the front foot, come on up. Make some adjustments here for your warrior stance. Warrior 2. So again, knee, hip, shoulder, wrist, and the chin. Fingers and toes right out the front. Hang on to it. We got a couple more breaths. That front foot sturdy, cartwheel down. Long lunge, let the hips sink. Pulling the belly in, stepping back. Push those heels back. Gently letting the chest press towards the toes. And we'll step through or a little hop to the front. Forward fold. The back of the neck long. Again, that scooping out of the belly, releasing the shoulders and the head. Soft knees, let's roll it. So from the lower abs all the way up. Big shoulder roll. We'll bring the palms in. Lazy kitty. It's a good day to be a lazy kitty. Open it up. Open up the feet. Nice wide straddle here. Toes. Right, my eye here. And then toes, reach and tip it over. Triangle. Get some little adjustments through the spine and the legs. Slowly coming up. Feet, toes in, toes out, reach, tip it over. That little adjustment through the spine, the legs, and a reach. And coming up, switch those feet. From here, revolving, back arm comes around to the front, tip it over, legs and spine. Just a couple of breaths. Unwind it. Toes in. Revolving. And tip it over. Couple of breaths. And up. Open. Toes to the front. Take it up high. Stretch, reach. Then coming forward, slow. Walk it out. And then we'll walk the hands back. Walk it back. Tuck it underneath. If you want to go a little wider with the feet. Arms right around the back, a little chest expansion. Let's lift. Flat back all the way up. Now, if you're pretty wide here, walk those feet in a little bit. And then we'll step it in. Ankle bones, toe buds. And a little back bend. Recover, release the arms. Let's do a little bit of our tree, but see if you can bring it up more into a half lotus. So ankle right up into the hip. And then we'll open the chest. So just steady, keep your focus. Pulling those shoulders back. Lots of lift from the sternum. Focusing in on your breathing. And we'll release that leg. Bring it in. Other side. So it starts like a tree, but then we just draw that heel right up to the hip. Let the knee open up. Steady breathing. And we'll release, release. Back to just a mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment, just to give you some time to sit in your big inhale up. Dive it down, leading with the chest right down. Head released, shoulders released. We'll lift the chin, stepping back. Knees, child's pose. Open it up and sink in as much as you'd like on your child's pose here. Drawing in through the pelvic floor. A little roll across the forehead, and we'll come up, legs right out to the front. Take it down, spine, shoulders, head. Just feeling the spine from the tailbone, top of the head. If you want to get a little roll across the back of the skull. We'll take the arms up, soles of the feet together. Just into your birth pose. Take a moment to let it relax in. Shoulder, hip. Making some little adjustments, or if you need some extra support, the legs and the hips, or the arms and the shoulders. Just a lovely, gentle breath. Just noticing how that breath feels through the ribs and the belly. And we'll draw the arms down, knees coming in, draw those knees up to the chest, bringing the feet up into a little of a happy baby pose just for a moment, letting those knees come down towards the armpit. And release. If you're going to stretch the legs out, just a few more breaths. Relaxed, settled, focusing in on your breathing. If you're ready to come up, a little roll to one side, pressing back up to seated. And just taking a moment here to feel the whole body, just feeling the top of the head to the tip of the toes. Just a quiet rhythm of your breathing. And we'll bring the palms in, heart center, press those palms, giving thanks all the days. Thank you for joining me this evening. Much gratitude. And just remembering to like and share and support, send it out to others who might need a little guidance. Peace. Namaste. All right, the evening sun is sinking low, right in. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being there, supporting. Bye for now.